What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. We are here outside right now on this beautiful morning. I'm sure you guys can probably hear the birds singing like crazy. Luckily, my mom lives in a beautiful place where she's kind of like really surrounded by nature, and I absolutely love it here. It's just so peaceful. Anyways, that's besides the point. We're doing a full day of eating, and I've already started kind of ish. I made myself a coffee. You guys have seen in my last one, and you've seen a lot in my vlogs, my like iced coffee that I do with the cinnamon and everything. I'll have the video linked if you guys want to check it out. I have a whole playlist if you guys are interested in my what I eat in the days. I'm starting off with like a nice decaf iced coffee because today is going to be hot. It's going to be humid. I can already feel the humidity in the air, and it's gonna be a hot one today, and that is for sure. I'm enjoying my coffee, and then also I'm going to have a Cliff Bar because I'm going to actually train really early. It's 7:30 right now, so I'm going to eat that, and I'm going to train early because it's going to be so hot today. What I'm doing today is I'm having a Cliff Bar to just kind of get my body fueled a little bit for my workout because I just can't do fasting. It's just not for me. I've tried it, just does not work for me. I'm gonna have that, and then I'm going to have breakfast after, because if I eat breakfast now, my stomach's gonna be too full and I'm not gonna feel great during my workout because I don't feel good when my stomach's too full or completely empty. So I'm gonna be good with just this for now. That is how we're starting the day, with some coffee and a Cliff Bar, and we're gonna do a nice early training session. Training is done, and I've definitely cooled off a lot. It is so hot out there. I just literally could not stop sweating. It's been a while now since I finished training. I just was cleaning and doing some things around the house, but now I'm super hungry and ready for breakfast. For breakfast, we are having something that, if you are a big fan of apple crisps, this is like so good. It's like kind of a bit of a healthier version than doing apple crisp kind of thing. You can have it for breakfast in the morning, so that is what we're doing. We're making kind of like a mini apple crisp, but really good. I already cut up my apple, and I just did like one regular apple since it's just for me, and then I have some maple syrup in here and some cinnamon here. So I'm going to obviously turn on the oven, and then I'm going to put the apples into the pot here. I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then I'm adding in some maple syrup and some cinnamon. Ooh. And then I just let it cook on its own. It starts to bubble, and I just keep stirring it a little bit until the apples kind of get soft. As you guys can see, it's like bubbling and like absorbed some of the water and like made it all like the apple soft kind of thing. And now I've just cooked up some oatmeal with some chia seeds, and we're going to put it on top. This is my breakfast here. It's really pretty easy, I would say, not too hard. And if you guys want to make it more like an apple crisp, I would recommend doing it with granola. It's also really good with granola. I just had none in the house, so I made it with oatmeal today. I kind of switch in between the two. I sometimes do it with yogurt and granola, and it's really good as well. Just on this little like apple crisp, healthy kind of kick. It's not every day, but it's pretty much a couple times a week. It's really good. So I'm gonna go enjoy this, and I will see you guys for my next meal. I just finished making lunch, and I wanted to keep it really simple because it is so hot. Like, even with the ACs going, it's hot today, and so I didn't want to do too much cooking. I did do a little bit of cooking though, and I just cooked some tofu. I actually did it a little bit different. If you guys have seen my previous What I Eat in the Days, I always marinate it in balsamic vinaigrette. I love that, but I figured we'd do something a little bit different. I felt like keeping it kind of low-key, I guess you can say. And I just pan-fried the tofu and put on a spice with it. I put this spice on here. It is the Baton Rouge steak spice. So it's a spice that you put on steaks. It's vegan, but it's like a spice that you put on steaks, but I'm not gonna put it on a steak because I don't eat steak. I eat tofu instead, kind of thing like that. So I just put that on my tofu, and I tried a piece, and it's actually really good. It's pretty simple, I guess. Definitely not gonna replace my favorite of marinating tofu in balsamic vinaigrette. This is actually my lunch. I did a big salad with just a piece of toast. I was kind of feeling a little carby kinda, so I wanted to have a piece of toast. On my toast, I just put some hummus. It's actually a really good black bean hummus. It's this hummus right here, and it is a black bean hummus, as I said, and it's almost like it's salsa-y. It's like a little spicy. I really like it. I find it pretty good. It's pretty different for like what hummus is, I guess you can say. And then I put some shredded cheese and then the tofu on top here. And then for the salad, I have a couple pieces of tofu as well, trying to get that protein intake, and then some cucumber and tomato. And then I'm gonna put on some balsamic salad dressing. I'm just trying to finish this. We're almost done here. That's what I'm having for lunch. It's pretty easy, straightforward, pretty low-key kind of thing like that. So I'm gonna go eat this because I'm actually really hungry right now. All right, my dudes, workout number 2 is done. I wasn't actually planning on doing a second workout today because I thought it was just too hot, but in the end, I ended up doing a second workout just on the bike, just a lot of cardio on the bike, which wasn't too bad. I'm a little hot right now because it's like just so freaking hot out. I can't get over it. Right now I'm actually gonna take some Vega recovery. Usually I take this kind of in between my sessions. I know I talked about this in a vlog a couple weeks ago. I like to take it after my first session just to replenish myself, replenish my electrolytes, because in the summer especially, you're just sweating more and you need to replenish your body. So I like to take this in between sessions. But this morning I actually didn't feel too depleted kind of thing like that, so I didn't end up taking it. But right now I am feeling that. I'm feeling like water isn't just quenching my thirst, so I'm going to take some of this and use that as a recovery. And then also I'm having a protein shake. You guys have seen this many times before. Today we did strawberries instead of cherries, some chocolate Vega protein. It's always the same for me, guys, really simple. I use half milk, oat milk, and then also half water. I'm gonna drink this. This is gonna feel nice. It's nice and cool, especially today. So I'm going to take some of this and then drink this. Ooh, that looks good, eh? That looks pretty good. We have supper that is actually already made. We are having like a vegetable curry, which looks really good, and I'm really excited about it. Unfortunately, I don't know how it is made, what's in it. I do kind of know like there is curry in it. We do have white rice, and then we have vegetables. We have potatoes, we have carrots, we have peas, we have onions in there. It looks really good. I did try a little bit and it is very tasty. And usually on my What I Eat in the Days, I like to share with you guys how I make the food and the food that I make and how like the steps to make it, kind of sharing different recipes that I use. But unfortunately, I can't give you guys the recipe for this, but I did want to mention that these are really great ideas. This is like a whole meal for 4 people. We get this from a local person here who makes the meal and then drops it off, so then you have meals if you want. You can choose however many meals you want. She has a meat option and a vegan option, or a vegetarian option. This time it was vegan because it's just an easier option sometimes. Sometimes, like in reality, a lot of us, we just don't feel like making food, and a lot of times it's mostly supper that we just don't feel like making, and we're tired at the end of the day, which is totally understandable. I think this is a really great option rather than eating out, because I know a lot of times we're really tired and we just want to go pick up food and not have to cook or anything like that. Whereas this, it's already made. You can just keep it in the fridge and then have that night where you're just not feeling like making any food, you can just heat it up in the microwave and that's it. Really easy. It's also like something similar to like HelloFresh and stuff like that, but HelloFresh you do have to prepare. But something like this, it's already made. You don't have to make anything. You just scoop it out and put it in the microwave and warm it up. I really recommend checking in your local area if somebody does that, or trying HelloFresh or something like that if you don't mind preparing a little bit and just trying new meals. This is just a healthier alternative than going to McDonald's for supper or something like that. I know we all don't have access to these things, but I thought that, you know, maybe this might inspire you guys to do something a little bit different, and it's just better than going out and eating. I would say it's a little, I guess, on the pricier side, but if you're going out as your whole family, you're probably gonna pay the same thing, if not more, rather than having this where it like serves like 4 people, which is pretty good. So I'm going to eat this for supper. I'm going to enjoy it. David has his, and we're just gonna eat this and watch some Netflix. I was looking at the meal and I noticed that there wasn't really much protein in it, and because I did so much today, I want to obviously rebuild my muscle, and a big portion of that comes from eating your protein. I have the leftover tofu from lunch, so I'm going to add that into my meal just because I want to add more protein to it, but I think normally it should be fine for anyone who, you know, does regular stuff, but me personally, I just wanted a little more protein, so I'm adding in the protein, the tofu that I had at lunch. We finished supper and it was absolutely delicious. I truly enjoyed it. What did you think? Did you like it? Good. So we're gonna have a dessert tonight, and we are having some dad's cookies. This is like my childhood here. Like, this is what I had growing up, and I love them. If you guys have a childhood cookie, let me know down below, or if you guys know of dad's cookies. I love them. So I'm gonna have a package tonight with a little bit of milk and enjoy it for a dessert. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is. And don't forget to be unstoppable, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting rough.